never a cap. Out of the drought, watching me bow. As soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And a Packer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
2nd and 7.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams, 48 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Washington 0. Mason Crosby to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Kenny Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They are going for it. It's Smith. And the pressure gets to him again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision.
And he's into the clear. 30, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sidewalk.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And able to find Alan Lazard. The 20, 10.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Boy,
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, slant to Adams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ball at no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the interception, here's Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they work this out past the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Smith on 3rd down. And this throw will be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
A gain of 30.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams.
Rodgers pass.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
By Matt Ioannidis. A gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 15-yard line.
9 seconds to play. Likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what up?
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smith now to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And they've got it inside the